When they took me to the emergency room, they tested me for something, I guess a blood test of some sort, and then they were like, oh, she has leukemia. I really enjoyed chemistry when I was younger, and I guess sciences in general, but what really like stuck out to me about pharmacy is that I can like be with patients and like connect with them. Both my parents work in the hospital, so they're both nurses. So I've always been exposed to them working like almost like every day at the hospital, and they would like bring back stories about like what patients they had to deal with. So that's my kind of exposure to the hospital setting. I guess my interest started from a young age, around 3 years old. I was diagnosed with leukemia. I remember I was on a cruise with my family. We came back and I had a huge, like a super high fever. My parents didn't know what was wrong with me. When they took me to the emergency room, they tested me for something, I guess a blood test of some sort. And then they were like, oh, she has leukemia. And then my parents were like really shook because like they didn't, how does one get leukemia from a cruise? So then after that, I was on chemotherapy for like 2 years. After that moment, I really felt like being a pharmacist was really something that interested me. So when I was applying to colleges, I was looking for the best pharmacy schools in the country. I knew UNC was the number one in the nation, so I ended up applying, and then they accepted me right out of high school. Coming into pharmacy school, I really didn't know what to expect. I knew that obviously people were going to be older and definitely more experienced in the real world, whereas I only had 2 years of undergrad. After kind of going through the first couple of weeks, it was really nice to see that everyone was really out here to support each other and be inclusive. So I felt like that's where I really want to be, because it's a like environment where I can like really thrive. My main goal as a pharmacist is to be able to treat those um, who were like me when I was younger. So those who have maybe cancer or like other forms of diseases, that I can hopefully be the person to figure out what could be used to treat them and cure them.